So in this video, I'm just going to show you some accessibility features of popular programs and apps that I use to create digital media. I think this is just going to kind of get you in the groove of accessibility and how it works in different programs. And let me try to make this as quick as possible. We're going to start with YouTube. So if you're creating content for YouTube, then you really only have to worry about the imagery that you include in your videos, just that it's, informative and it fits with the content, and to have audio narration. So a voice, that's explaining what's happening, preferably without background music. Okay. So YouTube is going to handle most of these technical issues. They're going to handle the focus order of someone getting on their site and the alt text and player controls. You don't have to worry about any of that. And they even generate closed captions and transcripts. This is based off speech recognition technology and artificial intelligence, and it's super awesome. And you can download the captions as VTT or SRT files. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Okay, so here I am, and I'm going to go to one of my videos. And basically this has to take a few days. So you upload your file, okay, and so you open it up a few days later, right? And you go to subtitles, and then right over here, you can download VTT, SRT, and SBV. I haven't ever used those. You can download those caption files, which means if you're going to take your video somewhere else to another platform, your caption files have already been generated for you. You might have also noticed on videos, I'm sure you've seen this before. Let's take a look at this one. When you go to the actual site, they do make a transcript for every single video.
I've never really understood the stock market.
So you actually,
for most of my life, I thought
see this over here too. So that's just handy, because if you're going to use videos in your course and you can link them from YouTube, then YouTube is going to do most of that accessibility work for you. It's pretty nice. I want to show you another really cool feature in YouTube, and that is the ability to add a table of contents. And I just learned about this, and so I had to include it in this video. But basically all you do is in your table of contents, you put in the times. So, and you label it. So the beginning, and then maybe, at 19 seconds, something else happens. I don't know. So you just go through there and you put those timestamps on there. And within a few days, YouTube will make that table of contents on your video. It is that simple. That'll help you meet that logical order WCAG standard. So do it. I'll tell you that. Okay. Camtasia. So that's what I'm actually using right now. Let's see if I can use that at the same time while I'm recording. Okay, let's see. So they have an AI-powered speech recognition caption generator too. So when you go up here, you can actually set up the speech to text if you constantly use your voice, so that when you do a video, it automatically generates captions for you. I did do that. I wasn't very impressed with the outcome. It actually made more work. My workaround is now I'm going to take my videos, import them into YouTube, wait for the closed caption files, download them, and then take my video elsewhere and use the captions. I mean, they're free. So also, if you do get in Camtasia, and they have a really cool sync captions option. And actually, if I wasn't recording, I would actually show you how that works, but I can't do both at the same time. But it allows you to paste in an entire transcript. And then basically you just click through on where you want the sentences split into captions. I don't know if that makes sense. It's very easy to use if you have an existing transcript. Also, you can just manually put them in. You can watch a video and put them in. Once you get captions in Camtasia, here you can export them. So once you have captions, you'll have the ability to export them. That's pretty nice. Because remember, when you export your video, even if you have captions, if you're not using the player, you do not get the captions on that video unless you burn them in. And when you export, you do have the option to burn in the captions, but that means they're on at all times. Nobody can shut them off. That's kind of annoying. but it would meet the standard. Okay, Canva. I don't know if you've used Canva before. I'm actually using it right now. Let me come back to that one. Let me take you to Google Sites, and then I'm going to shut down my Canva presentation here, and I will show you Canva. So Google Sites, you can build websites, okay? So the cool thing about a Google site is, first of all, it's free, but it's a drag and drop interface. And so basically all the ARIA labels are already there for you. So they have made it so screen readers can work easily on this. They've really done the work for you. So for example, here, that's labeled as a heading, and this is labeled as the body. So they do all that labeling for you. Very nice. You can add alt text to your images here. You could also add an additional caption that explains the image to a visual person who maybe just needs more information. So that's how you can use Google Sites to get some of that accessibility too, because it's kind of nice to, I use Sites all the time to build like lessons for people. So anyway, I don't know if you've ever done that or not. It's very easy to do. Okay, let me show you Canva. Let me shut this down. Okay, so one thing you can do is for every object on a screen, you can right click and you can choose alternative text. You can mark it as decorative, which will remove it from the focus order, or you can add in some alt text. You cannot edit the focus order in Canva though. So it is going to read from, across and down. You can't change that, but you can remove things from the focus order, and that's pretty nice. If you have a video like this right here, you can go to File, Settings, and you can choose to show captions on the media. So when you do this per video, it means not all your videos that you create in Canva are going to have captions, but the ones that you do want captions on, you go select this. And then when you share this link for people to watch, they will have a captions option. You do not get captions if you take the media outside of Canva. So once you've downloaded it, you've lost the captions option. Only if it's within Canva, but you can also set this up overall. Okay, so you can set this up for your all your projects site-wide. If you want them all to have the captions, you go here, you go to your account, and then you scroll down to accessibility. And actually you have some pretty cool features here just for you as a user if you need some accessibility changes to use Canva. So they do have the shortcuts, and you can choose to use the Alt key as a modifier key. If you don't know what that means, look it up, figure it out. You can choose to have a high color contrast. And then here, I can choose to have captions placed on every single video that people are going to watch. And those are generated with AI, just like they are in YouTube. You don't have to put those in. Autoplay videos. So remember, you shouldn't autoplay content. That's one of the WCAG standards. So you can actually change that as well, so that when you send them a link, it doesn't autoplay. And if you wanted, like every time you get a message, you could have it displayed longer than normal. Sometimes Canva sends you little pop-outs, So anyway, those are some accessibility features you have in Canva. There is one issue that I've heard people complain about with Canva, and that's when you're making PDFs. And so Canva by nature is going to read that PDF, across and down. So if you have different design elements, based on their placement, you cannot adjust that in Canva. You cannot adjust the reading order. So you have to take the PDF out of Canva, take it into Adobe Acrobat Pro. I've never done that. I've just learned about it. And then there you can actually set the reading order and set it up to be very, very accessible. So that's a workaround for that if you do plan to use Canva. So, all right, let's sum this up. Most creative software will do a lot of the heavy lifting to help you meet the WCAG 2.1 standards in similar ways as you've seen from the examples I presented. Normally, you'll need to provide the narration, captions, and alternative text.